Okay, everybody's worried about what's going on with this FEMA scare, and a lot of people are scared. You got good reason to be, because if the government's out to get you and they mass produce weapons of mass destruction and chemicals, it could be a scare, it could not be a scare, but it seems like over there where at China, they had a lot of people dying, coming up dead really quick. And over here, it's just sick and old people that were already croaking anyway. They're keeling over. Seems like all the strong people are doing just fine. I haven't heard of anybody strong dying. Over there they had some people in their 30s over in China. So this thing may be just a scare to get Esau's way done, to get this martial law going. Because a lot of people, they say, well, I'm sick, I think I just got a cold, and, I'm doing fine. Then Idris Elba is saying, stay home, like he's going to pay your bills. He's going to pay your bills, Yeah, obviously he's talking to the rich. He's not talking to us, people that live paycheck to paycheck. So anyway, this martial law thing, once they get it, the medical martial law, I learned that, medical martial law. It's when they can go set up checkpoints and they can get you stay in your home, and you're under like a medical quarantine yourself. They can stop you, do whatever they want, and it's law. They can make laws. Esau can make as many laws as he wants whenever he wants. If you don't break a law, he'll make a law to where you've broken the law, even though it's a new law. They can pull a law out of their ass. So anyway, there's something I wanted to talk about that it's been on my mind for a while. Y'all watch the movie The Matrix, and you remember Smith. I mean, some of you may think it's crazy, but a lot of people are movie buffs. Remember Smith saying that man was like a virus. And then at the end, Smith died after he killed Neo. Neo came back to life. Shot him he had 6 bullet marks in his chest, but he got shot more times than that. But anyway, 6 meant weakness of man, sin, and then he got up because Trinity loved him. And that's like with us. The Lord loves us. Yahushua loves us. And we're not dying. We've been through this. We're in a low estate. But anyway, Smith became a virus after that. But at the end of the scene in the first movie, when Neo is talking on the phone, and it says on the phone, he goes, I'm going to show these. I know you're scared. You're scared of us. You're scared of change. And I'm going to show these people a world without rules, without boundaries, a world without you, where anything is possible. Something along that line. I don't have it memorized just off the top of my head. But if you notice, on the scene when it's closing out, it says system failure. It said system failure right across the screen. Go get your YouTube and rent don't have to rent it. Just click the closing scene of The Matrix, and you'll see it. It says system fail. Now, when this system fails, martial law comes into effect. But if you'll notice on that video, when it's closing out, the last 4 letters of the alphabet on the screen is EMFA, FEMA. And then if you freeze it there, I took a picture of it. I noticed it the first time I saw it. It said FEMA. I noticed it. I just plucked it. It was in capital letters. It said FEMA. And then the screen went blank. And then it showed Neo take off in the air flying, because he was going to show him something. And I felt in my spirit so strong, just a fact, that when this place fails, it shuts down, martial law comes into effect, that's when Yahushua's, the manifestation of the sons of God, is going to happen. All of us are going to be like Neo. Or maybe not all of us, the 144,000, the 144,000. I'm just hoping, I was hoping for me at first, I'm Neo, that's just crazy. But anyway, it says the creation is anxiously waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. And remember, it said Thomas, Neo's name was Thomas Anderson. Thomas Anderson means son of man. His name means son of man. So in the Bible, Thomas said, I think it was John. It was John 4, John 14:5. John said, how will we know? He goes, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but by me. If you know me, then you know the Father, and stuff like that. But Thomas asked that. And he goes, I am the way. So those ones dead in him, aren't going to die. They're going to be lifted up. Those are the 144,000. Those are the chosen elect men. So when all hell breaks loose, that's when we're going to be doing real good. Remember in Isaiah 41, it says that he's going to take care of his people because he loves his people. He's going to take care of his chosen, his elect. He says you're going to eat when everybody else is starving. You know, you're going to be clothed, you're going to be sheltered, you're going to be doing good, and he's going to make you, I'm going to make you a sharp threshing instrument with teeth. You know, you're going to be able to hurt some people. You're going to hurt somebody. So, you know, and then that's when it says, you know, we're going to take up wings as eagles. That's when that's going to happen, because at the end of that movie, that's when Neo flew. Now, here's the coincidental part that made me think to that. In the second movie, when Smith was going around, it said the license plate on Smith's car when he drove up was out of Isaiah. It says, I have made the smith to fan the flames and, you know, make weapons. That's what it meant, make weapons. I thought it meant nuclear missiles, make nuclear missiles, but chemical weapons is a weapon. A virus is a weapon. So anyway, when Smith kills that one other agent, he stuck his hand in him. That lady was holding groceries, turned into an agent, stuck his hand in him. He said, me, me, me. Now, if you take me, 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 it just struck me. I took the 3 M's, me, 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 M, M, M. It has a number value, M, of 13. Now, I did it 3 times, so 13 3 times. Guess what it comes out to? It comes out to 39. 39, there are 39 categories of diseases. Is that coincidental or not? Smith had become a virus. He was infecting people. And guess where he was hitting them? In his hand in the chest. And this respiratory infection, so-called, if it is, it affects you in your chest. It grows and multiplies in your chest. It starts in your nose, goes down, hangs out, and it just grows and multiplies in your chest. You breathe out and you spread it all around. And he was going, me, me, me. Isn't that crazy? And 39, the Lord took 39 stripes. Yahushua took 39 stripes. And there are 39 different categories of disease. But he couldn't get Neo because Neo had the Lord. He couldn't get Neo unless Neo let him. Remember, the Lord said, no one takes my life, I lay it down freely. And at the end of the last Matrix, Neo laid down his life freely. He didn't take his life, he laid it down freely. So he had the Lord. There was a biblical connection in that. It seems crazy, but I know it in these last times when shit is hitting the fan. That's when God is going to lift up his guys and they're going to be doing well. The 144,000 all over the world. They're going to be doing well. When FEMA comes in, martial law, that's when it starts jacking up. And remember, Smith didn't start showing up with the virus until 18 months. It said they freed more people in the last 18 months than they have in the last 3 years. Now, isn't it crazy? It takes a year to 18 months to develop a vaccine for a virus. Another coincidence, right? A year to 18 months to develop a vaccine for a virus. So those are 2 coincidences that you just can't get by. The Lord is working. He works through people. He works through that movie. So if you get a chance, watch it and find the coincidences in it and just write it down or just put it in your spirit. Because we're about to get lifted up in this last day. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. Be blessed out there, Israel. Be blessed.